Behind me is Kotoka International Airport, Accra, Ghana, and over here I have 6,000 Ghana money ready to explore.
It is time for Daring Abroad. Tonight, the dispatch is from Ghana, formerly known as the Gold Coast, where Kenyans have also dared invest.
Our special correspondent Alex Chamwada brings us the story of Caroline Achieng, who makes a living from selling shoes in Accra City. Take a look.
Karibu, this is...
We meet Caroline Achieng, who decided that selling shoes was what would make her tick, so to speak, in this foreign land.
Karibu.
She has been here for 6 years now. She owns 5 butter shoe shops.
One I want is black, not brown.
All right. So what's your name?
Mary Faith.
All right. From which country?
Kenya.
All right. And you do business here in Ghana?
Yes, sir.
In this particular market?
Yes, sir.
In Makola market?
Yes, sir.
A branti oda hono ma yehuni onye Ghana ni ofri Kenya nanso eye kata man ana obezi na one ne nkrofo aba Ghana ha sei no mo a omo ebeye delivery omo de free kata man ana de ba Ghana ha sei na ebra abranti ebeba Ghana ha sei no ode hye ni trimu se dabi sade wate Ghana kana enipa dodo na enso eka ensempa ahodo edefa oman Ghana hono se wonya kwenya na se ode ba Ghana ha dia ene na obeye documentary video afa eniema ahodo bia obehu awo Ghana ha na waye comparison both Ghana and Kenya oman a develop ye pa ene other African countries ya aka no wahwe sade Ghana esitia ama enkrofo dodo na nipa dodo na eba Ghana ha se no omoka ensem ahodo omoka ensempa ahodo edefa Ghana ho sa na busua baby abranti edua ogine ha eye Kotoka International Airport a eho ana ohye ne journey ene ni documentary video no ase ede free na yentie na yenhwe ha wa obesi aye comparison esiafa Ghana ha ene Kenya ene other African countries no said obesi aye sa comparison we see esiafa.
I will try my best to compare between Ghana and Nigeria airport. I'm inside Kotoka International Airport going back to my beautiful country, Qatar, and this airport is something else. This video is going to be a bit sensitive. We are going to start with Kotoka International Airport, Accra. The airport is super nice and there is freedom of recording. You will find shops which are selling traditional clothes. To be specific, they have everything. You can compare Kotoka International Airport with Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. There is no difference. Talking about the boarding gates, it's super amazing with big screens. They have a specific place to charge your phone, which you only need fingerprints. Kotoka Airport consider more about their customers more than anything else. Now let's go back to Nigeria. This is the most sensitive one. To be honest, the airport is empty and scary. The airport is a bit disorganized, and if they see you recording, you're going to be in deep trouble. Talking about harassment, I was one of those people who got harassed, and also I saw other people getting harassed. There was no AC. I stayed there for more than 6 hours waiting for my flight with no AC. To make the matter worse, there was no Wi-Fi. There is no safety in this airport. Everyone is rude and aggressive, and everyone has power. You see, I'm not trying to share a bad image about the airport. I'm just trying to educate the people. For those 6 hours I was there, I was super scared. There was so much harassment which was going on. I wish I could have documented it for you guys to see. The staff there, they use power rather than helping the passengers using the airport. We stayed in a place where there was no AC and people were even standing waiting for their flight. The moment I entered my flight, I felt safe. This is my honest opinion about the airport. I'm not trying to hate on anything. Hope what I experienced there is not going to happen to anyone else in future. Thank you. And our tour guide for today is Maxwell Owusu. I'm going to try to bring you fun, entertainment, and also don't forget we are shipping cargo here in Ghana. First thing first, before we even start the day, we are going to start with Ghana street food. We are now officially in Ghana, Accra. I had a 10-hour flight from Doha to Ghana. It feels good to be back in Africa, and it's about that time we take Tugatai to international. We are now in Accra for the first time ever. This is going to be a very interesting journey. Kazi fanye. Okay guys, we are in Ghana right now. I just did some exchange. I'm going to make sure I document each and everything I do here in Ghana and Nigeria for the next 1 week. First, before we even go to the hotel room, we need to find something to eat. We are going to make sure we are not spending more than 50. This entire journey is going to be on a tight budget. And because I had a 10-hour flight, I need to go and take a nap. Tomorrow is going to be a big day for us. First time trying Bangkok. Let's see. I'm here to try Bangkok for the first time, and in the same place there is a bar over here. So there is a culture here in Ghana. They are mixing bar and restaurant together. so good and it tastes same as porridge. At first I thought Ghana is going to be expensive. I'm in Tema community outside the capital city of Ghana, Accra. Tomorrow I'm going to the port to start the shipping process, but in the meantime this is where the king is sleeping. I'm now in Tema community, the coastal side of Ghana, and this is what 100 Qatari riyals can get you in a night. And to be honest, they never disappointed. The hotel room is spacious with good security and the view is breathtaking. It has a simple interior but somehow smart. I had a busy day moving from one city to another, and now it's about that time I put in the work. From the scale of 1 to 10, what do you think about my hotel room? For the first time in Accra, I never thought they have supercars. I'm showing you the other side of Africa people don't see. Over here we have a Corvette, and over here we have a Cybertruck. I'm taking you inside the streets of Accra. In case you don't know, Ghana is one of those countries that are super energetic. Today being on a Sunday, it was a day of bike communities to hang out. And one thing that caught my eye is everyone has a bike and they can do stunts. And the most interesting part, each and every person came out to support their bike communities.
Welcome to Ghana!
The event was more about bringing together the entire community. Each and every person who was there came out to showcase their talent. It was a big event which was hosted by the government, and the main purpose of bringing the bike community together was to say no to drugs. And the best part was to see that the government is supporting the bike community. Talking about the cars, I never expected this in Africa. I saw a Corvette which was a surprise to me, and also a Cybertruck. Come on Ghana, where are you getting money from?
Yeah, all it's about say no to drugs. Yeah, that's how we are going on. Today we are doing say no to drugs. Bike life, real for life.
Everyone was here to represent their city. Some people had small bikes with good skills. Others had good bikes with professional skills. And of course we had TikTokers in the building. And because it was a Friday, people need to take some photos. Man, Africa is amazing, and each and every person in Ghana was super friendly. The bike community in Ghana, it's crazy. According to the way I'm seeing things here, everyone has a bike.
Yeah, from Morocco too as well. So what did you hear about Ghana in Morocco? That when you came down here, you got to realize that everything you heard about Ghana out there was true.
Actually, we've came yesterday.
Can you please come close?
Yeah, we came yesterday at 5 a.m. But we enjoyed our first day. We've already discovered so many places. And what I can say that actually I was I love the people. They are kind. Actually, and more when they heard that we're from Morocco. So I say that, yeah, they're happy. Yeah.
They're very happy.
So yeah, I love the place. We're enjoying our
Yeah,
stay.
enjoying the place.
Yeah.
All right. So what are the places that you discovered so far in Ghana?
So stadium.
Stadium.
Stadium, and we've got the beach, but I don't know what
it?
name. Yeah.
What about you? What perception is like?
Yes.
If your perception is specific, what have you heard about us down when you came down here? You realized that everything you heard about us was true.
Actually, we come yesterday here to Ghana, and all the things that I see, it's good things. I found welcoming people that really really nice, and you feel that the things it's going from inside.
Their
so
heart.
yeah,
Heart.
you saw that. So that's receive our hearts. That's the good
The
thing.
hospitality.
Yeah, it's good one. It's good.
When you're in Morocco, right? What do you hear about us, Ghanaians? When you're in Morocco,
Can you repeat?
What do you hear about Ghanaians when you're in Morocco?
I was thinking that Ghana, it's like people not. There is some people bad, there is some people good.
Yeah.
But I found that all them good, and also in the places that I see and I found a lot of brands, big brands here in Ghana. I didn't think that they will be here, but it's good thing. I was really happy to be here and see that something like this.
What about you? Same thing.
Yeah, and
Alright.
we've take
Tour.
a road tour yesterday, and we discovered so many places. So yeah, we've just surprised by so many things.
I see.
Surprised positively.
Positively,
Yeah.
I get.
Yes.
That's the interesting thing about traveling to one African country.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Ghanaian food. Have you tried any Ghanaian food yet?
Not yet.
hwɛ abusua sɛ oyɛ hɔhoɔ na sɛ otu kwan ɛkɔ ɔman bu mu o first time wa uwe saa ɔman no ehwe oman no good side and then the bad side wo hu how a obesi aka wasem e dia fa eye ahofo ya ayana omo ebagan hase no mo a omo ka ensemde ensem ahodododo na e de fa Ghana ho no ebusua ye wo ebimo so ho no mo so the same ahofo ya omo so ebagan ha no mo omo se Ghana entity omo right ayenti wo mo so nsem ahodo a omo so eka e de fa Ghana ho.
So why is it anytime me as a Black American says something that might not be favorable about Ghana, or I'll say something like, oh, Ghana needs to do better with this or that, or it just anything. If I say anything that isn't other than, oh, you know, I love Ghana, you know, I miss it so much, you know, going in. There are people in my comments talking about, oh, we just want to live in peace, and if you don't like it, then you can go back, blah, blah, blah. Y'all do know the reason I came back over here is to tap back into my roots and to really understand where I truly came from. Anytime I explain one of my experiences here, it's met with like, oh, well, we live in peace here, all these things. And you know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like some of y'all want to continue to live in mediocrity and not accept certain things that are wrong with Ghana that need to be fixed about Ghana. Because I'm tired of just acting like, oh, things are just okay, everything's okay. No, people need to be held accountable for some things. Like, it seems like the same people being like, oh, we just want to live in peace. Y'all be the same people that want to continue to be mediocre. Y'all don't want anything in Ghana to change. Y'all don't want anything about the foolishness that comes with being in this country. Y'all don't want any of it to change because, oh, we're just living in peace. No, that's honestly a colonialism mindset. Oh, everything is okay how it is, so y'all just need to, like, bro, like, I'm so tired of hearing that, bro. This is the same mentality that kept people in shackles this whole time, and I'm not even talking about physical shackles at this point. Like, we're trying to advance. Where it's time, like it's time for the advancement, and it's like certain people are very much shackled mentally to the point where it's like, oh no, like everything's fine over here. If you don't like it, just go away. I'm like, bro, like I'm actually making a difference. For the people that aren't really trying to make a difference, like stay out my way, for real, for real.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So yesterday I went into Accra to get my residence visa. So from the immigration office, an immigration officer came with me and I went over to get the residence card. Straight away when we got there, everyone was rude, everyone was hostile. The lady shouted at me. My husband obviously told her not to do that, and she then apologized and got a little bit like embarrassed about what she done. But that's not what we're here to talk about. The main disrespect was when I went over to get my biometrics done. The lady looked at my passport, showed it to her colleague, showed it to her other colleague, and then told me, take off your hijab. I told her, I am a Muslim. It's against my religion for me to remove my hijab in front of people that are not family members. She said, then we will not process your visa, because unless you look like your passport picture, we're not going to take it. The guy then decided to say, why are you even wearing a hijab? You're not wearing a hijab in your passport picture. FYI, the passport picture was taken in 2016. I explained, I am a revert. I was not born a Muslim. I now am a Muslim. I now wear hijab and I am not going to take it off. This started a whole kerfuffle. The woman who was asking me to remove my hijab because apparently she needs to identify and make sure I look the same, had a face mask on and no name tag. So I couldn't even identify her, but she wanted to make sure that I look the same as my picture, even though you can see my face clearly without me having to take off my hijab. I called my husband over. He told them the basic laws, human rights. I'm allowed to wear my hijab. I'm allowed to have a different religion, and I'm allowed to not take it off. And it is a violation for them to ask me to do so. I then said, I refuse to have the visa. Thank you, but I want my money back. They disputed amongst themselves for like an hour and then came over and told me, oh, it's okay. You can take the picture with your hijab on. At this point, it's beyond repair. I do not want to reside with your country anymore. What makes it worse is because Ghana is half Muslim, half Christian. So you have loads of Muslim people here. The main point that I want to make is sisters, reverts, born Muslims, whatever. Do not let society or anyone for the matter make you feel like you have to take off your hijab to get something. You don't. that is your protection. Protect yourself, protect your religion. Stand up for what is right, even if you stand alone. Like, at the end of the day, you wear it for a reason. Remember that. Don't take it off.
Ghanaians, is it just me or is the service in Ghana super poor? Like when you go to a restaurant and you order something, you wait for your food, the server comes with the food and it's like slow motion. He brings the food to the table and it's like, I just waited 5 minutes for you to bring the food from the kitchen to here. Like, why? And then you should be thankful to the waiter that he didn't eat the meat off your plate. Because when you order food, like take to your home, the people who bring the food, they eat the meat. Like, what is happening in Ghana? Like, that's crazy to me. And that's didn't just happen once, you know? That's a frequent occurrence in Ghana. And when you go to a restaurant, there's like 15 people waiting there. You think, oh, it's probably people waiting for the food. Those are all employees. Those are waiters. But they just don't do anything. They just don't bother. What is this? And it's not like the prices in Ghana are cheap, yeah? It has gotten more expensive in the recent years. So you especially think you would get good service, but nope. Especially when there's so many people. When there's 15 people, 15 waiters, you would think they pour you the water and everything. Nope. You could be thankful if they even have water.
This is my second time getting my phone taken. And last time it was in the club, they went in my purse, yeah. But the fact that you fought me in the car and like you literally, I don't feel right. I don't want to be in Ghana anymore because like this is crazy. And this is exactly why I always have a fucking burner phone, because you took the fucked up phone once again. Yeah, I don't think I'm staying for the full Dirty December. I don't think Ghana's not seeing me anymore. I'm over it. I try, but I'm over it. Like, some things here just won't change.
No, please, can you not touch me and stop? Give me space.
Ghana is not safe. It is not safe as an Obroni to just go out for a walk. I would have made that statement if I wouldn't have been living here in Ghana for a year. Yesterday, something happened to me, and I'm gonna explain in this video what happened, and it was not okay. For the people who follow me and were there in the live, they have seen what happened. I can even show you clips. I think the people, I was just looking at it, and I think you can even see the guys' faces. I don't want to expose people on the internet like that. I think I can show a little bit of the clip if you guys really want to see the interaction that I had. But what happened was that I was walking to the Kumasi mall. So I was just on my live with my phone talking. Then I saw from across the street 4 guys. You know, I don't know their age, but I'm guessing teenagers, you know, young boys. They crossed the street in an interesting way already. I was looking, and they even almost crashed into a pragya, you know. They were for sure coming at me, I could see. So they crossed the street coming at me whilst I am walking, and they came with 4. So what happened? It went really fast. For me, all of a sudden, I was surrounded. They were so much up in my space. So I just saw the clip back. I kept walking a little bit until one guy blocked me in my front. It is also when I changed my camera from the back to the front camera, so even their faces is in. I think they realized soon that I was on a live. I don't know what would have happened if I wasn't on a live. But what happened was one guy was holding a flyer and was putting that in front of my nose and be like, hey, take this. And I was like, what is it? And then the other 2 guys were behind me, like really close. One started to touch my arm and the other was touching my back. And I was like, huh? And one guy was up in my face, like really close. And I was like, give me space. Like, hey, like they were coming, and it was such a, it went so fast, and I was like, what's happening? So I turned on the camera to this front camera, so their faces is even in the video. And I think they saw that, but I was still friendly, because when they approached me with a kind of energy, like we're coming at you, I was like, hello, and like, I was like, I will listen to you, because they were telling me like they wanted to tell me something. I was like, I will listen to you, but give me space, like respect me. Like, they came up into my space and they surrounded me. Guys, I've never ever had this experience in my life, but they surrounded me. They were all around me. And I don't think you can see it in the clip, but like, one guy was in front of me, so I couldn't continue walking. There was others behind me. They were so close. The 4 of them were around me. And I was like, I can't move from here. I was like, move. So I turned around, I faced them, and I was like, what? Like, with my energy, I changed fight mode, because honestly, I'm a woman. I'm not from here. I was out with my phone. I do not know what would have happened if I wasn't on a live, because I think they saw that I was on the live, and then I was asking them like, what? And then I said, this is so disrespectful to come at me. And then this guy had his phone out. I kid you not. He had his phone out and he was like, please give me your number. And I'm like, hell to the no, I'm gonna give you my number. Why would I give you my number? I want to be your friend. No, you cannot even you cannot even respect me and my own space, and then you think I could give you my number. Like, I suddenly became very defensive when that happened, because I was feeling unsafe as a woman. I can imagine if I was just traveling to Ghana and this has happened to me, I would tell everybody Ghana's not safe to travel, because I felt unsafe as a woman. But I know, I've been in Ghana for some time, that Ghana is actually safe. However, these moments, they are not okay. And if these guys see this video, I really hope, I should have given them my TikTok name, but I really hope they see this video. It was not okay what you were doing. 1, you came at me full force. 2, you surrounded yourself around me, not giving me space. You touched me. So you crossed my own physical boundary. You touched my back even. I don't know if they were trying to steal something from me or whatever. I didn't even carry so much money in my bag, but still. And then you didn't even allow me, you know, like, the thing that got me the most is that they surrounded me. They came so close into my personal space, and the respect was not there for me. So if you are the one, honestly, that has done this, I'm so sorry. This is not the way to go about it. I even said it out loud there. I said, this is not the way to go about it. This is definitely not the way to do these things. If you would want to have my number, you know, so many people come to ask me for my number. They just approach me with respect. You know, they come and they just ask politely. You don't come like that. You don't come into my space, touch me even, touch my personal belongings, and then be up in my face, wanting to push something, like give me something, and then ask for my number. That's not the way to do it. Honestly, no. And one thing that I noticed though was that there was a guy, I was alone, you know, around Kumasi Mall, for the people that know, it is not a quiet area. So I would have been even more scared if that was a quiet area, because there was people from a distance, you know, if I would have screamed, people would have come for sure. That's the thing I love about Ghana. The social security is there. And there was a guy, an older man, who walked, and then he came closer, and then I already like went off, and then he was like, I'm so sorry that happened, like it's not okay or something like that. And I was like, oh, it's okay. No, he said, don't mind them, like they are boys or something like that. And you know, I am 100% sure that if I was still in the middle of that situation and he would have been there, he would have definitely said something to the boys to help me. But I already managed the situation and I left. But it got me shaken. It was not a nice feeling at all. I, as a woman, felt very unsafe, if I'm really honest with you guys. I don't feel like they came to steal my phone or to steal from me. What do you guys think from this story that you heard? Or maybe you have seen it in the live. I don't really think they came to steal. They just were so aggressive with coming at me that I don't know what their intention was. But I was like, I'm not taking this. And like, I have all the rights, you know, like when that happened, I was like, was I not exaggerating? Was I not like shouting too much or being too defensive to them? But then later I realized, what they did was so wrong. Or was I exaggerating? What do you guys think? For me personally, now looking back at it, I was in the right to defend myself and to be like I said, stop touching. You cannot go up to a stranger and then touch the person. You cannot go up to their space so close, surround me. Like, the thing that made me the most scared was that I felt surrounded. Like, there were 4 guys. Do you imagine? I'm one woman, but there's 4 guys around you, you know? Even though they were younger than I am, it still felt like they were coming, like, like, I felt captivated. So, honestly, you know, this has happened. I've never had such an experience ever here in Ghana that such thing like this happened. And I'm happy for that. I don't think this is a common thing that happens here, but yet it did happen. And I just wanted to share my story. And yeah, do I still think Ghana is safe? Yes. Do I still think you have to also be careful? Yes, also, especially as an Obroni, because maybe they did see me as a target, but then they soon realized that I bite back. I don't know how to end this video, but thank you for listening to my story. And let me know if something happened like this to you and how you would have handled the situation if you were me. And yeah, see you in the next video.